Neil and Jessie would like to welcome all of their favorite people in the entire world, and thank you for coming to this beautiful event on this beautiful day where we will join two beautiful people in marriage. You may be seated. I asked the bride and groom's parents, who supports this couple in marriage? We do. I'm very honored to welcome friends and family to this joyful celebration of love. I would politely ask that you please mute or turn off your cell phones. You don't want to be that person. I also want to send out a special shout out to Sylvia Martin, one of Jessie's dearest friends who could not make it today. She is at home taking care of her beautiful son Gabe, who was born 3 weeks ago. As a future pediatrician, Jessie understands. So, here we are. The long and winding road, to quote Leonard McCartney. In high school, you were two ships passing in the night. Well, actually, two swimmers passing by each other at a swim meet. And then it started at the beginning of medical school. I met my wife on my first day of medical school at University of Illinois. She was assisting the photographer for the medical school, taking pictures of all the incoming medical students for the composite picture. And I was with my buddy, my best friend Vinny, kind of like Tony, right? Yeah. I was with my best friend Vinny, and I looked at this tall, beautiful woman with long hair and a summer dress, and I thought, wow. And I turned to Vince and I said, hey man, they even gave us something to smile at. And then Jessie, you remember seeing Neil on your first day of medical school, and you turned to Tara and the rest of your friends after you spotted him, and you pointed at Neil and you said, dibs. And today, this is the ultimate in dibs. I have a lot of confidence in love affairs that start right at the beginning of medical school. My wife and I have lasted 42 years and we're going strong, and I'm sure you will surpass us. I have watched this relationship blossom and endure and thrive as the two of you have made it throughout that ordeal of medical school and beginning residency. And I know it hasn't always been easy, but you have always had each other. And that is so important. It always has been, and over the past year and a half, that has never been more evident. With a pandemic all around us, my wife and I have clung to each other like never before. Having someone whom you love unconditionally and who loves you beyond bounds can help you get through anything. Neil and Jessie, as I am a witness, the two of you love each other so much. The two of you are an inspiration to us all. We bask in your love, and we are so excited to celebrate this glorious day. And now, let's make this thing a thing. Neil and Jessie, you have written your vows. Please share your words with all of us who love you the most. And let's start with Neil. Yeah. I will hold the mic for you.
All right, Jessie. Today I take you as my wife, my best friend, and the love of my life. Over the years, I've wondered what I might say during our vows, and I found that words just won't do us justice, so I decided to tell you by an interpretive dance. Jessie, you've so often been a light in the darkness, and your unending positivity makes any mountain seem like a molehill. I admire your patience, your humor, even if you have to prompt me to laugh, and the empathy you have for anything and everything. You truly are a gold human in my heart, and together I feel like we can accomplish just about anything. So Jessie, I vow to seek your guidance, always share my sweethearts, find adventure whenever we can. I promise to always get into rhyming battles with you, always keep an open mind, and always challenge myself to be better and do better for you. While I understand these words These are just words. I can't wait to show you my dedication and love in the years to come. Through sickness and health, the ups and the downs, and everything in between. This I can promise.
And Jessie.
All right, I'm gonna apologize because mine are not that good. But, you are my best friend. We've been each other's practice patients and quizzing buddies, dance partners, and sounding boards. Over the past 7 years, we've gotten to know each other really well. I mean, really well. We both struggled through some pretty difficult times to become who we are today. Like every time I try to read the captions of a movie before they disappear off the screen. But every time, without hesitation, you lean over and whisper them to me. Or every time that you have to dress up and you can't tell if your pants are black or blue. Don't worry, Blue, I got you. They are black. Nailed it. I vow to always help you pick the right pants. We don't always agree, but we do make a great team. You always seem to know what I'm trying to say when I can't think of the words to say it. You put up with my never-ending goofiness, and I feel like I've won the lottery every time I get you to actually laugh. I vow to always keep trying to make you laugh. Neil, thank you for accepting me the way that I am and helping me when I need it most. Even though we may be spending much of the next year or so physically apart, I vow to continue being here for you every day, just as you have been for me.
Choked up a little bit. Have you brought tokens of your love? Thank you. Traditionally, the marking of the passage to the status of husband and wife is marked by the exchange of rings. These rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. Love given freely has no beginning and no end. Love given freely has no giver or receiver, for each is the giver and the receiver. May these rings remind you always of the vows you have taken here today. Neil, you go first. I think that's Jessie. Place it on her finger and repeat after me. Say, Jessie, with this ring, I marry you, and join my life with yours. Accept this ring as a sign of my love and dedication for all the years to come. Now, Jessie, you take this ring, place that on Neil's finger. Repeat after me. Say, Neil, with this ring, I marry you and join my life with yours. Accept this ring as a sign of my love and dedication for all the years to come. Two people in love do not live in isolation. Their love is a source of strength with which they may nourish not only each other, but also the world around them. And in turn, we, their community of friends and family, have the joy of sharing our lives with this couple. By our steadfast care, respect, and love, we can support their marriage and the new family they are creating today. Will everyone who is able please rise? And after my question, please respond good and loud, "We will," if you share the sentiment. Will you, who are present here today, surround Neil and Jessie in love, offering them the joys of your friendship and supporting them in their marriage?
We will.
That was really loud. You may be seated. And now, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Please kiss each other. I present to you Dr. Neil Hughes and Dr. Jessie Ramsey. Thank you.